Brought to you by wikivd.com. Joe Manganiello. Joseph Michael Manganiello is an American actor. He played Flash Thompson in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, and had various recurring roles in television on How I Met Your Mother and One Tree Hill, before landing his breakout role as werewolf Alcide de Harvo on the HBO television series True Blood. In 2011, he was voted favorite pop culture werewolf of all time by the readers of Entertainment Weekly and one of Men's Health 100 Fittest Men of All Time. Manganiello has appeared in films such as Magic Mike, What to Expect When You're Expecting, and Sabotage. In late 2013 he became a published author when his first book Evolution was released by Simon, including Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh of UPMC, and he serves on the committee of the Art of Elysium. Early life. Manganiello was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the son of Susan and Charles John Manganiello. His father is of Italian descent from Naples and his mother is of Armenian, Austrian, and Croatian ancestry. He was raised in Mt. Lebanon, Pennsylvania. He has a younger brother, Nicholas. He was a student at St. Bernard's School, a Roman Catholic elementary school in Mt. Lebanon, and then attended Mt. Lebanon High School where he graduated with honors in 1995, and won the school's Great Alumni Award in 2011. Growing up he was the captain of his football, basketball and volleyball teams and went on to play at the varsity level in all three sports. He won the role of Judd Fry in his school's senior year production of Oklahoma, and was involved with the school's TV studio. He would borrow equipment to make films with his friends, and became interested in acting to become a better filmmaker. After a series of sports injuries, including a torn medial collateral ligament returning a kickoff in a varsity football game against Ringgold High School, Manganiello auditioned for the Carnegie Mellon School of Drama as a senior in high school. He was not accepted, so he enrolled at the University of Pittsburgh and worked at theater. He reapplied to Carnegie Mellon a year later and was one of 17 students accepted into the acting program. He performed in theater productions and wrote, produced, and acted in a student film entitled Out of Courage II, Out for Vengeance. He graduated in 2000 with a BFA in acting. He traveled to New York and Los Angeles through his university to participate in group auditions which provided him contacts in the entertainment business. Career. While a student at Carnegie Mellon University, Manganiello appeared in numerous productions in Pittsburgh's theater scene, including Ulfheim in Henrik Ibsen's When We Dead Awaken, Lorenzo in Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice for Quantum Theatre, and Joe in the Pittsburgh premiere of The Last Night of Ballyhoo. He moved to Los Angeles, California after graduating from Carnegie Mellon. He quickly signed with a talent agent, and 3 days later he auditioned for the role of Peter Parker in the Sam Raimi-directed film Spider-Man. He landed the role of Eugene Flash Thompson, Peter Parker's nemesis, as his first acting job out of college. He reprised the role several years later, making a brief cameo at the end of Spider-Man 3. Manganiello began finding work in television, playing Tori Speaking's boyfriend on VH1's So Notorious in 2006 and guest starred on Las Vegas, Jake in Progress and Close to Home. That year, he also played an Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor in the CBS television pilot Edison. In 2007, he appeared in the Scrubs episode My No Good Reason, and in the My Network TV nighttime soap opera American Heiress. He also played Officer Lichman, the love interest to Linda Cardellini's character for a 4-episode arc on NBC's. He played the chick magnet in May 2007 at the New York City premiere of Skirts by Gloria Calderon-Kellett, which was a finalist for HBOS Aspen Comedy Festival. He played Stanley Kowalski in A Streetcar Named Desire for the West Virginia Public Theater in 2008, directed by his former Carnegie Mellon professor Jeffrey Hitch. He starred as Leo Bell Radio, a New York jazz musician, in the West Coast premiere of Terrence McNally's Unusual Acts of Devotion in June 2009. The play was staged at the La Jolla Playhouse at the University of California in San Diego. He worked with the noted playwright and director Leonard Foglia while creating his role in 2008 at the Ojai Playwrights Conference. He played Brad on several seasons of the CBS comedy How I Met Your Mother. In 2008, he joined the cast of the CW drama One Tree Hill for its 5th season, playing bartender Owen Morello. He shot the series in Wilmington, North Carolina, and returned for its 6th and 7th seasons. Manganiello played Stu on the Fox sitcom Till Death for 2 episodes and starred in the short film Wounded that year, which he originated on the stage, and won Best Short Film at the 2011 Big Island Film Festival. He starred in the direct-to-video war film Behind Enemy Lines, Columbia in 2009. He played Lieutenant Sean Macklin, a Navy SEAL squad leader. In order to add authenticity to the production, he trained for several months with a former Navy SEAL for whom he paid to come to the set and stay in the cast's hotel. The film was shot in Puerto Rico. He appeared in an episode of Medium in 2009, and has guest-starred on all 3 series of CBS's CSI television franchise. He had a role in the independent film Irene in Time. In 2010, he appeared in television commercials for Taco Bell promoting its new product. He shot television pilots for 100 Questions and the Pittsburgh set sitcom Livin' on a Prayer. Manganiello plays werewolf Alcide Harvo in HBOS True Blood starting from the 3rd season. His work on the show brought him both popular and critical recognition, including the 2011 Scream Award for Breakout Performance Male and a Shed Award for Best Ensemble, as well as a Saturn Award for Best Guest Starring Role in Television, and a new Now Next Award. True Blood was his favorite television show before he joined the cast. He had originally auditioned to play Coot, another werewolf in the series, but was asked to read for Alcide instead. He grew a beard and trained for 5 months to add muscle for the role. He also got a suntan to set himself apart from the other characters on the series, and spent time studying live wolves. In early 2011, Manganiello was asked to screen test for the title role of Superman in Man of Steel. Due to scheduling problems with True Blood, he was forced out of the running in the final stage. He told Access Hollywood in an interview, "They wanted me to screen test and they actually asked for my measurements for the suit and everything. The shoot date switched, and it would have taken up 11 weeks out of my True Blood schedule. At the end of the day, we couldn't get the schedule to work so that I could go off and screen test. So regrettably, I never got to screen test, I never got to put the suit on." Upon completion of filming for Season 4 of True Blood, he shot an episode of USA's White Collar, and then shot the film adaptation of the best-selling book What to Expect When You're Expecting. Manganiello later returned to Los Angeles to shoot an episode of 2.5 Men with Ashton Kutcher. He then re-teamed with Matt Bomer and co-starred in the film Magic Mike, the story of a young stripper in Tampa, Florida, played by actor Channing Tatum. In August 2016, test footage of Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, on the set of some unnamed film was posted to Twitter by Ben Affleck. In September 2016, Jeff Johns, who was DC Comics president and CCO and is signed on to both co-run the DCEU and co-write, co-produce the solo Batman film. With Affleck confirmed that Deathstroke will appear in the shared film universe, with Manganiello portraying the character. It has since been confirmed that he will appear in the Ben Affleck Batman movie. Personal life. Manganiello is a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the West Tigers. He directed and produced the 2007 short documentary Diehards about Steelers fans who meet up at bars in Los Angeles, California. Manganiello is also a noted Pittsburgh Penguins fan, and hosted the 2017 NHL Awards and the 2017 NHL Expansion Draft. Manganiello was once a roadie for the band Goldfinger and is friends with lead singer John Feldman. He toured internationally with the group as a member of their security. In July 2014, it was reported that Manganiello began dating actress Sofia Vergara. They became engaged on Christmas Day 2014 after 6 months of dating. They married in Palm Beach, Florida on November 21, 2015. Brought to you by Wikividi.com. Would you like to know more?